Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy M-O-O-D to the Z. Yes, I am coming back with part 31 of my hip-hop CD shelf by shelf collection overview series. And yeah, like I think I promised at the end of last episode I was going to come back with episode 31 right away, considering it's like a two-parter. Continuing along with the soundtracks and compilations of the collection. So we left off with Loud Rocks, moving into Mass Movements, the album. This is really good, man. I really enjoyed this. You guys can make that out or not. I thought this was really tight, man. Really good stuff. Yeah, really quality stuff from top to bottom. Excellent stuff. Then we got another one of these No Limits compilations. Honestly, I was never really a big fan of these. I have no idea why I kept buying these back in the day. Probably just the marketing got to me. I don't know, but this is really bad. It's really not good. One of my favorite soundtracks of all time, and movies actually, Menace to Society. Love everything about this. Just so good. Straight Up Menace is like one of the most... It's one of those soundtrack songs that just depicts the film so well. It's literally the entire film in like 4.5 minutes. It's crazy. I love Death Becomes You, Pete Rock, Steel Spoon, the YGs is fucking dope. Lick Them Motherfuckers, Brand Nubians, so dope, man. It's just such good stuff, man. Really good stuff. Moving along here, Men in Black soundtrack. Of course, everyone's gonna have Men in Black soundtrack, right? I haven't listened to this in forever. I don't even really remember. Oh yeah, and there was a Nas song in here. Escobar 97, totally forgot. Tropical Quest, same old thing, of course. Yeah, De La Soul. Some pretty good stuff on there. Not bad. Men in Black. Mic Destruction, hosted by Tony Touch. I never really cared for this. I remember picking this up for like uber cheap one time. Didn't really care for it that much. I didn't think it was overly that great. It's a lot of good artists on here and some pretty decent songs. Welcome to Durham, of course, Little Brother and Big Daddy Kane. There's some good tracks on here, but I just remember it not being the greatest. But I could be wrong. I haven't listened to it in a long time, so move along. Murder Was the Case soundtrack. Yeah, I mean, classic stuff. Natural Born Killers, man. That song still kills, man. Dog Pound, What Would You Do? 21 Jump Street, One More Day, Nate Dogg, man. You Better Recognize, Dollars and Cents, one of the illest diss songs. DJ Quick to MC8. Yeah, Murder Was the Case, man. Good stuff. Then we got the 8 Mile soundtrack, of course. I guess I put this in the M's, not in the numbers. I don't know why. I always thought the soundtrack was okay. You know, it had its moments. Yeah, it's okay. Good stuff. This is kind of an oddball one. New Jack City. You know, there's really not like a lot of great stuff on here. You got New Jack Hustler, of course, by Ice-T and stuff like that. Just a lot of R&B and stuff on here. You got Two Live Crew. Yeah, man, that's really about it, man. Color Me Bad on there. Jesus Christ. Yeah, oddball. I remember picking that up for like uber cheap somewhere, like $1 or something. New Jersey Drive, Volume 1. Pretty much one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. I love this soundtrack. You know, combined with Volume 2, which has 8 tracks, a 25-track soundtrack, it's just absolutely amazing, man. Ill and Out Scratch, man. Don't Shut Down on Players. Fucking awesome, man. I really love the Keith Murray song in here. East Left is really dope. It's awesome. But it's just such an overall great soundtrack. Here's part 2. Ebros, man. Funky Piano. Fucking love that stuff, man. It's really good stuff. Connection's great. Mad Lion, Own Destiny. OC Organized Confusion, Bismarck, J. Rue. You can't beat this shit, man. Really good. Moving along into like another one of my favorite soundtracks, actually. I love the Friday soundtrack. One of my favorite comedies of all time. I love this movie. Yeah, Keep the Heads Ringing. So good, man. I love the R&B, like Isley Brothers and Bootsy Collins on here and stuff. They pick some really damn good songs. Roger Troutman. Awesome stuff. Blast If You Have To by EASQ is just so dope, man. I love that track. Friday Night, of course, Friday. Really good stuff. Then we got the next Friday soundtrack. You know, not really the greatest, just like the movie. You know, the movie has its moments, but, you know, it's just not even close to as good as the first one. I just don't really find Mike Epps that funny, to be honest. He's just definitely no Chris Tucker, but, you know, it was a script at times, and this I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know if there actually is a Friday After Next soundtrack. I'm sure there is. I just never grabbed it, because the movie is really bad, too. They call No Limit Soldiers compilation. We Can't Be Stopped. Another one of these things. Really not good. If you're into this stuff, man. I know all these albums are out of print too. It's kind of funny. Nothing to Lose. Yeah, I didn't mind the movie. It was okay. Soundtrack is okay. It has a couple decent moments on it. Nothing overly that great, but that's what it has to offer. I like the See You When You Get There, Coolio and the 40 Thieves. I thought it was pretty cool. Favorite song is probably Thug Paradise, Capone Noriega, and Tragedy. Good stuff. Notorious soundtrack. Again, you know, it's Biggie. With a couple, you know, bonus demo tracks and stuff on there. Not bad. You know, I mean, it is what it is. I meant the movie's not that bad. Soundtrack, of course, got good stuff. Okay, Player, man. This was actually pretty cool. I think this is kind of one of those. Yeah, look what's on there, man. AC Alone, Madlib, Little Brother, Skills, Sean Gray, Hieroglyphics, man. The Roots, Little Brother, Black Delicious, RJD2, man. That's some good stuff. I really enjoyed this. I thought it was good. Good stuff. And then we got one here. Yeah, really good stuff, man. Original Gangsters. Directed by Larry Cohen, of course, known for directing a lot of horror films and blaxploitation films. And he kind of did a blaxploitation film in like the 90s. So crazy. Yeah, I always remember White Chalk Part 2 being so crazy. It's just a violent song, man. Who wanna be the motherfucking villain? Yeah. It's a pretty good soundtrack. I actually love the Ghetto Boys track. Of course, it's off their album too, like a lot of those songs. Oz, the soundtrack. This soundtrack actually isn't that great. You know, considering, I mean, I always call this like the transitional period in hip-hop, like 2000, 2001. Everything was just trying to sound different, and I don't know, the beats just weren't the greatest. I was really surprised that Dragon was the only guy from the Rough Riders crew on here. But I mean, you got like Corrupt and Nate Dogg, you know, like Snoop, of course, Wu-Tang, Pharoah Monch, Crazy Bone, Devin the Dude, Cool G Rap, Lord Jamar. I like actually the Oz theme. I like that track on here. It's got like 3 6 Mafia. I was never a big fan. I mean, big ups to people that are. I just never really got into them. Cypress Hill, but it's got a really good lineup. It's just, I find the songs are kind of lackluster on this. Kind of a shame, but yeah. Here's a good one. Peanut Butter Wolf. What is this? 10 Years compilation. Pretty cool stuff, man. If you're a fan of this type of stuff. Hopefully that's coming in there. You know, you can see me in there. The glare is like making it not focus properly. It's just fucking room, man. Fucking room. Yeah, anyways. Peanut Butter Wolf again. This is, fuck this one. I hate these albums that are like sideways. They're annoying. It's on a Jay Dilla, Q-Tip, and Talib Kweli. I'm a really big fan of Quasimodo, man. I probably said that when I came across the albums in my previous videos, but I love the Quasimodo stuff. It's really weird to listen to. I used to play it I put that shit on mixes all the time. Just change it up. Poetic Justice. I actually kind of like this soundtrack, to be honest. I think there's a lot of good songs on here. Endo Smoke, man. Mr. Grimm. Good stuff. P-Rock, Sail Smooth, One in a Million. Classic stuff. Poor Man's Poetry, Naughty by Nature. Tupac, Definition of a Thug Nigga. I love that song, man. I think that's dope. Nice and Smooth, of course. Yeah, I like everything on here, man. Even the R&B songs. I don't know, there's something about this soundtrack. I love the movie too, man, to be honest. I really do. I think it's a good film. Whatever. The point single for the soundtrack I don't even have the full Panther soundtrack. I never owned it, actually. It's so strange. I had found this way back in the day when it came out brand new, and it was only a few bucks. So I grabbed it, and I just never grabbed the soundtrack, but just different interpretations of the track. DJ Unique's Points, the dirty version. The one that's 855 is wicked, man. Really good stuff, of course, featuring all these artists. Big Mike, Bone, Buckshot, Busta Rhymes, Coolio, Doodlebug, Helta Skelta, rest in peace to Sean P. Illinois Scratch, Jamal, Menace Clan. Man, the most racist motherfuckers on the face of the earth. Man, those guys hated white people. Like, it's just brutal, man. So brutal. Notorious Big and, of course, Redman. But it's really dope, man. Really dope. Profile and the Hits. Just like from Profile compilation. Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. Look at the stuff that's on there. DJ Quick. Poor Righteous Teachers. Love that group, man. 9, What You Want. Love me some 9. Yeah, cool stuff. Ooh, I don't know why this is in here. Psychopathic Riders. This is actually not a compilation or a soundtrack. This is a group album. I must have accidentally put this in here when I was doing, but ICP and Twisted. I have no idea why that's in here. Probably because when I was doing this, I accidentally got it lumped in with this. Psychopathics from Outer Space Part 2. Of course, you know what it is. I know a lot of people watch this probably are not fans of this stuff. I like some tracks on here. I used to think this stuff was pretty entertaining. It is what it is. Mix it up a little bit. Perfect Storm, Mixtape Volume 3. I have no idea where Volume 2 and Volume 1 are. Never had them. I don't know. I remember being some decent tracks on here. Yeah, that's what's on here anyways. So, yeah, really weird one. I just randomly came across that and picked it up, and I was like, okay. Can never track down Volume 1 and Volume 2, I don't think. Quantum Spectrum, of course, in Quantum Projects. Here's what's on here, if you can see that. You know what you're going to get with that. Blacklicious, Latrix, things like that, right? Quantum MCs. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Rap-A-Lot Records. I believe this was the... Oh yeah, 10th anniversary. It says right on the top, because... You know, it's okay. I mean, it really does scratch the surface of Rap-A-Lot Records. If you were a fan of Rap-A-Lot Records back in the day, you know what I'm talking about, man. They should have had, like, eight volumes of these, man. It's ridiculous, because there's so much good stuff out there. Like I said, if you were a fan of it, but, you know, it covers a lot of the artists, the more popular ones anyways at the time. But yeah, you know, that's the way it goes. We got Rap-A-Lot Records Street Classics Volume 1. This is really cool. Yeah, what's on here? Yeah, we got some Tell on here. We got some Choice, Convicts, OG Style. So you started to cover a little bit more OG Style, man. I don't even have that album, man. It was fucking hard to get. Too Much Trouble. Fifth Ward Boys. Pretty good stuff on here, but Sleeping in My Nikes by Seagram. Rest in peace to Seagram, another fallen soldier. The Oakland MC that was gunned down. I believe in Oakland, actually. The Rebirth of Cool compilation. Yeah, this is... Got some Freestyle Fellowship on here. It's kind of one of those cheapy ones I found at a pawn shop one time. Relativity. Urban Assault. This is really good, man, honestly. World Famous, the Beat Nuts. You know, the Bitchin' You, the Ice Cube diss right there. Frankie Cutlass. Big ups to Frankie Cutlass. I even made a video about Frankie Cutlass one time, and he actually commented on it. It's really cool. DJ Honda. This is kind of a mixtape though. It's not full songs. It's kind of strange. It kind of mixes it up a little bit. It's very strange. It's very strange because it looks like it should be like a full length, just, you know, normal mixtape. But Rhyme and Reason. Love the documentary. Really great stuff. Soundtrack pretty cool. That's what's on here. Bring It Back. KRS-One. Always love that track. No Identity by the Delinquent Habits. Always like that. Tribe, of course. Uniform. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah, I always like this, man. I don't know. Did they ever put out a Blu-ray of that shit? I gotta get that, man. I don't even have it anymore. I think I used to have it on VHS, and I don't have it anymore. Rough Riders Volume 1. Good back in the day, man. I really can't listen to this stuff anymore. I just don't care for it. Just the beats, man, to be honest. I'm not trying to hate or anything, but I'm just not a big fan of Swiss beats at all. It never really was. I always thought it was cool, but it just got played out easy. I never even bought the second one because I really did not care for it whatsoever. Seattle the Dark Side, Seattle Hip Hop. This is really cool, man. E-Dog, Sir Mix-a-Lot, J-Ski, Kid Sensation, of course. I've showed off a bunch of his albums before. But yeah, I always liked this stuff. 12 Gauge by J-Ski was just fucking... It's awesome, man. Drop Top. The sound that was coming out of Seattle in this time... This came out in like 93. Apparently this was like a promo copy. It was really interesting. It was kind of like a mix of like it was like East and West with South. I don't know, it was strange. But I always liked this, man. Really cool. I used to have it on tape. Glad I grabbed the CD. Self-Sacrifice Mellow Music Group. This is really good too. Really enjoy this. You can see what's on there. Of course, Odyssey, Haslow, Rock Marciano, all the players, Stick Figure, Black Milk. Yeah, really good stuff, man. I really enjoyed that. Nationwide Independence Day, the compilation. I never grabbed the second one. I don't know why. Probably because this one wasn't that great. Too short. Hit 'em Up. I always liked it. But as for like you know, a double disc. This was kind of my introduction to Little John and the East Side Players featuring Too Short. Couldn't be a better player, and just chanting, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? And all of a sudden Little John just blew the fuck up, and I was like, oh, it's garbage. But yeah, I like the Father Dom song on here. I thought was really cool. The show soundtrack, really good stuff. Love the show, love the soundtrack. Oh, so South Soundtrack Cartel Productions on here. So What You're Saying was fucking dope, man. Same with the Warren G Productions, good stuff. Where's How High, classic, Tupac My Block, some good stuff on there. Slam soundtrack. This I always thought was okay. Not my favorite thing in the world. It has a lot of good artists on it, just not the best songs by them. But it's pretty good though. Like Time Running Out by Brand Nubian's really cool. Which eventually got released on that album that they put out that was, yeah, I don't know. Don't want to get into the explanation of that, but yeah, good soundtrack though. Southwest Riders. Yeah, I think this one goes for like ridiculous money too. A lot of these West Coast out of print albums go for stupid money. Again, you know, it was pretty cool. I mean, I didn't mind this back in the day. I was going through this phase at this time. I don't know, man. You know, I would buy everything, but I really like listening to some of this stuff too. I always had the weirdest mixtapes. I would have like a Common song, and then I would have like a Mystical song. Not a Mystical song, I wouldn't really listen to Mystical. 3 Times Crazy or some crazy shit. Fucking bizarre. Southwest Riders. Pretty cool stuff. Soul in the Hole, man. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent flick. Good soundtrack too, man. Sauce Money, Against the Grain. Always loved that track, man. Whatever happened to that guy? Sauce Money was supposed to be like this next big thing. Never really amounted to a whole lot. OC Organized Confusion. Dark Minds, pretty cool. Brand Nubian. Love that song, man. High Expectations. There's like Cellar Dwellers or the Dwellers on here. Exhibit. Good stuff, man. Solstice. Quantum Projects. Double disc record. Pretty cool. This is one of those kind of, it seems like it's almost really obscure. I've never seen anyone show this off before. Like literally, this is the only copy I've ever seen of this before. It's really strange. I'm sure other people have this. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I like the Quantum Project stuff though. Sound Bombing 1, just off the hook, awesome. Flip side, R.A. the Rugged Man. Yeah, it's fucking good, man. Good shit, man. Here's Sound Bombing 2, which you see that my homemade cover there, but I do have the disc. Another album cover that I misplaced back in the day when I was probably all shit-faced one night, and I don't know. I'm blaming it on being drunk too much. That's what I'm going to blame it on. So, Sound Bombing 2, really good. Eminem, Any Man, fucking awesome. Look at my writing. Ugh, a 4-year-old write that? Yeah, Sound Bombing 2, good shit. Sound Chronicles. This is like another really odd compilation record that I saw one day, and I used to buy a lot of these purposely. Soundtracks compilations I just love to grab, and just a weird one. Sean Price, Master Ace, Cormega. There's some good stuff on here. Shabim Shadi. Good stuff. I always thought this was really cool too, man. The Green LP, Sour Jacks and Hustling Jacks. Sour Stacks and Hustling Jacks. Fuck, I can't talk. All produced by my man from Canada, Marco Polo. Yeah, this is awesome, man. Look at that. Look at that lineup, man. Constant Deviance. So fucking dope. Roscos, Master Ace, Sean Price, MC8, Guilty Simpson copyright. It's good shit, man. Really, really good. Really enjoyed that. Stolen Moments, Red Hot and Cool. Just another kind of cheapy double disc type weird Far Side, the Rubber songs on here. I haven't listened to this for fucking ever. I don't even... Yeah, it's really strange, actually. Really, really strange. Then we got Streets is Watching soundtrack. Thought the soundtrack was pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool. I don't really remember Streets is Watching much, though. I honestly can't remember it for the life of me. It's one of those things I just can't remember watching. It's so weird. I have seen it, though, I believe. Sunset Park. Really good soundtrack, actually. This one's pretty cool, man. I always like the Tupac song, High Till I Die, Low Till They Smoke Me, the shit don't stop till my casket drops. I always like that hook, man. It was cool. Yeah, man. Junior Mafia, Big Mike. Awesome. Dog Pound, Mobb Deep. Good stuff, man. Really good stuff. Ghostface Killah. Yeah, good stuff. All right, so moving along here into the second row and into the home stretch here. We got Super Rappin'. The album Volume 2. Now, I did a Funky Friday on this. I believe I did. Way back in the day. When I used to do more hip-hop videos. This is really fucking cool, man. I really like this shit. The Lone Catalyst. Awesome stuff. This is what's on here. Just trying to show you guys. Pete Rock, Grand Agent. Mr. Liff. Yeah, Royal Flush. Yeah, this is good, man. If you guys can find this, grab this. Really good. Really good stuff. And we got Violator, the album. You know, I thought this was okay. I haven't listened to this for fucking ever, but you know, I thought there was a couple decent songs. I remember the Crew song. It was OE. It was okay. It's got like that lineup that just is screaming like early 2000, 99, 2000 type thing. It's just crazy. But yeah, Violator. And I actually just grabbed this the other day from my buddy's shop. I was in there and I saw it in there for $2 and I was like, I gotta grab this, man. I don't own it. Violator Volume 2. I've actually never heard this before. I haven't even popped it in yet, so let me know if it's any good. It doesn't look great by the lineup on it, but yeah, you know, I'll give it a shot for $2. Can't go wrong. The Substitute soundtrack, man. Whew. Who banging? Miami Life, yeah, masterpiece. Little Half Dead Hood Life. It was so crazy to see a Little Half Dead song on here. It was so fucking weird. That was cool. Then we got Training Day, the soundtrack. Again, not too bad. It's got its moments. See Murder and Trick Daddy. What the fuck? It's crazy. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually listened to this shit, but Crumb Snatcher. Didn't that guy retire? Yeah, Crumb Snatcher. He hung it up, I believe. One of my favorite soundtracks and movies. I just recently framed this poster in my house, and I'm so proud to have it because my buddy sent it to me, and it's just fucking awesome. But I love the soundtrack, man. I've always been such a big fan of this. Every song on here is really good. Born to Die, man. Brain running down the drain like the LA floods. I'll never forget the first time I heard that line. I started laughing so hard I had to pause the song. I was like, that is just awesome. Havoc and Prodigy, MC8, yeah, Domino, man. Remember Domino? He's doing the theme song on here. Title song, I should say. The Woo, Old Dirty. Some good stuff on here, man. Great, great anthology, man. Absolutely love it. It's fantastic. Trespass soundtrack. Pretty cool stuff, actually, man. Sir Mix-a-Lot, man. I checks my bank. Penthouse, Play a Click, Black Sheep, On the Wall, man. I love it. It's probably my favorite song on this album, actually. Lord Finesse, Donald D, WC The Mad Circle. There's some really good stuff on here. Gangstar, AMG, Sir Mix-a-Lot, Ice-T, Public Enemy. It's great soundtrack, man. Good stuff. Unearthed Coal Mine Records presents. I believe this came out, what, 2014 now. Oh, sorry guys, my nose is itchy. This is kind of cool. It comes with one version of it, and then there's you know, a mixed version of it too. Of course, done by DJ Revolution. I love Revolution. This is what's on there. Really good stuff though, man, if you guys want to pause that. But yeah, this is fucking awesome. Thicker Than Water. Grabbed this sometime last year. I remember seeing the ads for this. I listened to this once and I was like, not really that great. Kind of one of those things I'm just like really not into this stuff anymore. But the hoarder in me is like, well, you gotta have it because you don't have it. It's just, collecting is so pointless sometimes. I'm just like, why would I even buy that? Very Special People. I'm gonna say I have really no idea what the hell this is. No, I'm just joking. No, it's got some pretty cool stuff on here. Abstract Rude, AWOL 1, The Grouch, Bus Driver. Fuck, honestly, I can't really stand Bus Driver. No, the Phoenix Orion song on here, Resurrection, I believe that was really cool, but another really kind of oddball compilation. The Wash, Snoop and Dre. Not really a great soundtrack by any means. There's a couple decent songs on here, but I always thought this was kind of, whatever. It is what it is. Some more out of print masterpiece stuff. West Coast Bad Boys Volume 1. I actually thought this was pretty cool, man. When did this come out? 94, I think it was reissued 97 or something. Is that how it works? Yeah, it sounds like actual shit from Cali. A lot of the beats on here and stuff, because that's when Master P was still in Cali, I believe. But yeah, West Coast Volume 2, Bad Boys Volume 2. Really not good. I remember this being pretty boring, actually, so yeah. West Coast Kings. Oh man, I probably could have had this in my Canadian stuff. These guys used to have a store in Metrotown Mall in Vancouver, BC. So anybody knows that place. They used to have this clothing store. I think it was a front though. I think they're like drug dealers or something. But I used to talk to these guys in there all the time. These guys that used to run the store. They were nice guys. But this is some shit that they put out. Remember, they ended up getting like verses from like Tupac, and like it was so weird. They would never really tell us the whole story of how they got them and stuff, and it was just everything always seemed shady to me. But you know, whatever. It was always fun to hang on there. They're cool. They always promoted hip hop shows too, which is really cool. White Boys soundtrack, fucking stupid, funny ass film. I always like this though. Some really good songs on here actually too. The Who Riders. You know, with the 3-6 Mafia. Respect Power. Watch who you be with. I like the Cannabis song. Good stuff. Probably pretty much one of my favorite soundtracks. Again, Wild Style. I absolutely love Wild Style. I love the film Wild Style so much. I actually watched Beat Street again today because I have to do a review on it. So if you guys are into that, I'll have a review of Beat Street coming up soon. But I hadn't seen Beat Street in a few years. And man, it's so amazing to see all those old school artists in there and stuff and great music. But of course, Wild Style came out, I think, the year before. I want to say, but yeah, Wild Style just classic stuff. And of course, I picked up the 25th anniversary edition of Wild Style. Had to have it. This one is actually kind of cool, man. It comes with a whole disc of like unreleased stuff from a lot of short tracks. You can see like a minute and stuff, but it was so cool to have, man. Nice little booklet and stuff. Really, really amazing. I got that image tattooed on me because I love Wild Style so much because I'm cool like that. Who's the Man soundtrack? Absolutely funny ass film. Man, Dennis Leary. I think Dennis Leary is absolutely brilliant. So funny. He's so fucking funny in this movie. Good stuff though, man. Hitting switches, Eric Sermon. Yeah, Father MC. That dude posed in Playgirl, I believe. That's really funny. What's on next on the menu, of course? Party and Bullshit, man, by Big. It just says Big. That is pretty awesome, man. I think it was the first song he ever did, I believe. Whole Train, a German graph film, which you can hear the soundtrack playing in the background. That's what we've been listening to the whole time. It's basically about a film of graph artists that their goal is to do a whole train, and that means to paint a car in one night. It's a really good film, and I really enjoy this, man. I've never heard anyone talk about this before. KRS-One, Elda Sensei, Whole Train is so dope, man. Elda Sensei right there. Tame One, Planet Asia, Afura, Acrobatic OC. Fucking good stuff, man. Really, really good stuff. Check it out. Check out the movie. Check out the soundtrack. Wu-Tang, Legendary Weapons. Yeah, I remember this being just kind of average. Okay. Not terrible, actually. It was okay. Like many of these Wu-Tang related compilation stuff. Think Differently music. Wu-Tang meets the indie culture. I actually really enjoyed this. I thought this was good, man. Lyrical Swords, Genius, and Ross Koss. A whole pile of good stuff on here, man. That was pretty cool, man. Pretty cool stuff. Biochemical Equation, the RZA and MF Doom. That's a cool combo, man. And then we got Enter the Dubstep, Indie Culture Volume 2. This was obviously hip-hop artists over dubstep beats. I honestly really enjoyed this. I was expecting this to be shitty, and I wasn't really a fan of dubstep, but I like this mashup, man. I can listen to dubstep now. You know, when new things are coming out, you're always kind of questionable about the things, and I actually like this, man. I don't care what anyone says. I know a lot of people don't, but I can pop that on. I think it's kind of funky. Chamber music, Wu-Tang chamber music. Yeah, it is what it is. This is, in my opinion, a little forgettable. I don't know. Short too, I remember. I think it's like really, really short. I'm just gonna, oh, here we go. Wu-Tang and Friends, unreleased stuff. You know, it's okay. My corner's all fucked up on there. And I gotta get going here because I only got about a minute left. This camera only does 30 minutes, but I only got one left. As you can see, getting to the Canadian hip-hop, which is gonna be next. And the very last one for the soundtracks and whatever is The Swarm Volume 1. Really good stuff, man. I always loved Never Again, man. Never Again is just an amazing song by a white guy. Remedy, I believe. But yeah, that is it for the compilations. Then we're going to be getting into the hip-hop, or the hip-hop, the Canadian hip-hop, which is it's almost 2 full rows. It's quite impressive, actually. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for part 31. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave comments down below. Or not. Thumbs up if you want. Thumbs down if you do not like the video. That's welcome, of course. And I will talk to you later. Peace out, homies.